Okay.
Okay, so this was part two. We did NG model, this. Okay, I'll go through the articles later on. So here we were. Now let us move ahead. Let's see that if we can do something better. The first thing what I want to do here is this naming convention I want to change. But that we will change later on. You can see that the naming convention is not good. You know, app, not looking good. But keep that for now. The one is I would like to change this coding convention, right? Second, uh, you can see that there is a file here called as a routing file. There is a file here called as a routing file. Let me have a look. Yeah, there is a file here which is a routing file, and this routing file, what it does is it loads the for routes and does something, right? So what exactly is routing? Let us start. This is Angular interview part 3. Write down short one-liners. Also practice, everyone. Please practice. Don't just write questions and answers. At the end of the day, when I come to Dhangadi, which I'm definitely planning anyhow in the first week of April, must be, we'll see, I will come alone or with Raju or whatever, right? But first week of April when I come in, let's make sure that, I see everybody can do ng serve, everybody can write code. At least the people who are in this lecture class, whoever are there at this moment in this class out here, at least they should be able to, right? And remember that if you are missing out the lectures in between, that those practical sessions won't be so useful because I won't be covering all these things again, right? So make sure that you practice as well. Routing. What is Angular routing? Routing means you to define navigation of your page. Means, for example, now let's say this is our page customer screen. Now let us say I create one more UI. Assume I create one more UI. Uh, let us say I create a UI which is home. Let's say I create a UI which is about us. Assume about us page or something, right? So let's say let me create a page here. Uh, so now remember to create an Angular page. So let me copy this, copy and paste it. So you can see this is UI1 app component, and I will name this as app.aboutus.html. About us means it will talk about the project, uh, about the project. So let us say this is this is a simple customer application. This is customer management system. Welcome and so, right? So a simple about us page. Now remember that in Angular, if you create a UI, you have to have a component. Means now this is about component, the app component.html. This is app component.ts. In the same way, if this is app.about.html, there should be app.about.ts file, code behind. App.about.ts means UI, code behind. Code behind, CODE, code behind. The component code. UI, it's code behind. This is the testing file. Huh? This is a testing file. So now this is the code behind. So now I'll give a name here, app about. I'll just rename it. I'll just make it very simple. I'll remove all this code, right? Customer is not needed. So this is app about.ht about component, and his UI is app about us.html. For now, let us leave this style sheet, leave the lifestyle sheet. So look at this. App about component, his UI is app about us. Now let's look at the second one. App about component.html, his code behind, his UI is app component. So UI, code behind, UI is code behind, right? So you can see now we have two UI. One UI says this is customer management welcome. This UI is the customer UI. Now let us say from here, I want to go to About Us, or from About Us, I want to come back. Means I want to navigate. So let's say I create an anchor tag here and I say from here, I want to go to the customer screen. From the customer screen, let's say down, I want to go to home, About Us. Right. So that means that now when I click on this, I should go here. When I click on this, I should go here. I want to navigate. And that's where we have this routing file, right? In routing file, we define the name and the URL. So we say like, if somebody goes to, let us say, somebody goes and clicks on the URL customer, he should go to app component. Somebody clicks on the URL, which is About Us, he should go to About component, right? So what we need to do is we need to go and we need to create a routing collection very quickly. I'll just open up some pseudocode here. So let me open up this one. So if you look at a complicated routing file, it looks like this. Something like this. Login will go to login component. Customer will go to customer component, and so on, right? So what we need to do is here, we need to go and we need to define in this routing file. Here, we have to say now, if somebody says the path is About Us, it will go to About component. If someone says the URL, when you say path means the URL, when someone says I want to go to customer UI, it will go to the app component. Remember, it would be great that if you can start now naming this component as customer component. This name is looking very horrible. Okay, so we need to change the name here. And this route is getting loaded out here. So routing means a simple URL and component collection. A simple URL value and a component collection. About Us, you go here. Customer, you go here, right? So this is one part. Now the second thing what we need to do is, so this is the step one, you will go and you will define the routes collection. Step two, in the about.html now, we need to go and we need to define the anchor tag. You cannot define the href. Href cannot be defined like that. So what we need to do is, we need to go and define a router link like this. You can't use simple HTML here, because if you use simple HTML, it will just, it's using HTML. We don't want to use HTML. We want to go and use Angular navigation. Please note, we don't want to use simple href tag and go to HTML. It will, if I use this, then the Angular framework will be, Angular framework will lose control. Please note, right? So here we will go and we will say router link. Now this is an Angular code. We will say that from here, go to customer. From the other UI, we will say from here, go to About Us. Now this value, what you see out here should be the same value what you put here. So this should be the same value of here, like so About Us. Same value, you need to put it here, About Us. About Us, when you click, you go here. When I click on customer, you go here. We are not using href tag, we are using Angular's routing here, right? So we'll do directory. Let's see, cd customer app ng-serve. Let us see if this works or not. Did everyone get, guys, the basic steps to create a route? I will give you this code also. Henceforth, what I will do is I will start giving you the source code as well. So here it is. First, we define a routing collection, About Us, a component, and the URL. Second, in the UI, we have defined the router link tag. We have said that he will go to About Us and he will go to customer, right? Any questions here? Routing helps us to define the navigation So just so that you can write your answers nicely. And please put some source code. Huh? Please do now henceforth start putting a source code saying it defines a collection and this. Then show some sample code like this. Please show some sample code in this way saying that, see, this is how the routing looks like, right? So must be when you write the article, routing defines the navigation of Angular application. Routing is nothing but a damn simple connection, a simple collection which has path, and for that path, which is nothing, path means here the URL, huh? Please understand. Path, and if that path is invoked, which component to call, right? So this was simple answers, to the point answers, right? So now with all this, let us see if our code will work. Any questions here? Let me see. There are some questions. Let me look at them. What if you don't use a brackets? Yeah, so that's a good question out there. So let me put that question in the notepad. So what if we don't use the brackets in the router link? Very good question. Actually, this anywhere you see a bracket, you see a bracket here, or if you see a square bracket, specifically square bracket, if you see a square bracket here, or if you see a square bracket here, in TypeScript, they denote a collection. They denote that there is some collection out there, right? So this one here, I never tried it, frankly, guys. This one here denotes a collection. It says that you can specify multiple routes here. Now, I don't know what is the use of specifying multiple routes here. Is it for fallback or something, right? So that's why they have to denote a square bracket. What I've heard is that in the new Angular, if you remove the square bracket, it works. That's what I heard, but I have no idea. I can understand your concern that why isn't it so simple like this? Why not just say /customer? I have no idea why that syntax is made so complex. No idea. You have to ask the Angular team for it. I can understand your query, and why isn't just this? I don't know. And I also don't know, probably these syntaxes are belonging to Angular 9. I'm not sure in Angular 11, they must have improved the syntaxes, because they do take feedback from the community, right? So we'll try it. Let me try that. Let me try if this works like this. Let us see. Let me try. Who knows? Because they keep improving. app.aboutus.html. Isn't that good? Okay, some other errors here. We can see the error is in routing itself. So he is not liking that route. So looks like you can't do that. So if you see here, when I save this, even in the customer, okay, let us see what is the error. Cannot bind router link since it's a known property of A. So you can see it is saying cannot bind router link. Have we loaded the routing module? Yeah, we have loaded the app routing module. And app routing module loads the router module. For routes, let me see. Let me go and correct that first. This is about us. This is component. Confused with the errors. Why did I do a Control C? Why is it giving this? Cannot bind router link since it's a known property of, it isn't a known property. This error would come if if the routing is not loaded, but you can see this is app routing module, and app routing module loads the router module. Let us see. A router link cannot bind router link. Hmm. Surprising. It's saying that you need to have a router module, which already we have it. The syntax is already done. Ah, hang on. This in this module, we also need to load. Remember, okay, I think I missed this. See now, remember I said that module. Let me see if somebody has figured that out. Yeah, without that also it's yeah, the bracket is not what the bracket is a collection, Krishna. The bracket there is a collection. So if you try without that also, if you try this router link equal to customer also, it will not work. Okay, so just quickly, I'll come to that, but we will try to change the syntax if it works or not, right? Okay, here now, remember now we have two components. One is we have this app component, right? And we also have about us. We also have about us component. So a module is a group of component. So this also we missed here. This is app component and app about us. Remember, we have to also define the modules. So let us see now. That exception will not go off. But remember, this is a module, and module has two components. And the startup component is app component. So the group of component, the grouping of the component, you will put in the declaration. Okay. But still that error does not go off. Let us see. Now it is compiled successfully. How? What did I do? Like, hell this is. Angular. What are you doing? Suddenly works, huh? I have no idea. I think I must have not saved something. So it now it is working. So very quickly, one step which I missed is I did not add the component out here to the this one, right? So now with all that, let me go here and let us check. So there it is, about us. So if I go and click on about us, you can see nothing is happening. And let me go and say inspect to check, just check. You can see here, there are no errors as well. About us, you can see the link at the top, about us. If I go and if I type here customer, the customer comes in, you can see the customer comes in. But if I click on about us, nothing happens, right? So let us see, what is it in the collection? Remember that collection we created, about us and customer, about us and customer. See, if I give something here like test, you can see like he just goes to the home page, right? You can see there is no URL called as test here, right? If I give here customer, it actually goes and interprets properly. You can see here, if I say customer, it interprets properly. Let me go and type here about us directly. Nothing. About us goes to about component. About component loads about HTML, and we don't see anything. Okay. Okay. Any question? Okay, I know. Yes. Who is that? Krishna. Okay. How did you figure out, Krishna, you need a router outlet? I'm so impressed with that answer. You are right. we need something called as a router outlet. Krishna, are you watching the videos of Angular? How it is? You are right, actually. Did you watch the video of router outlet? Okay, very good. I'm impressed. Did you watch? Okay. So guys, what Krishna is saying is right. Okay, let me explain you what is happening now here. Okay. Now, what is happening is, so this is the UI. Let me draw a diagram here so we can understand it. We will need something called as router outlet. But let me first draw everything. Let me show you where is going what, right? Remember, today's lecture is very complex actually. As soon as you go into routing of Angular, the complexity multiplies 2 times. So this lesson, I will suggest everyone, after this, please try to go and practice it, right? So now look at this. This is our index page, index.html. In this, we have app root. In this, we have app root. In this app root, so very quickly, we have an index.html. Slow. Right. So we have the index.html. In this, we have this app root. So the index.html calls the main.ts. If you remember in the last lecture, I talked about the main.ts calls that module. Now this module has 2 components. One is about us, and another one is your customer component. Okay. Now what is happening is, once, and both of them have their UI. So the customer component has his customer UI. About us has an about UI. So customer component gets loaded first into this. Now, when you click on this hyperlink here, in this UI, you have an hyperlink. When you click on this, you want to go to this page. But this page cannot really go and get loaded into app root. You cannot have 2 people going and loading into app root. Not possible. Only one component can have a name app root. He can have it or he can have it. Right now, both of them cannot go. It cannot load and unload inside an app root. You can't do that. So what you have to do is you have to create one more UI. You can say that this UI is like a template, right? A template means in a website you have, right, left menu and top banner. So this is like a template. Inside this template, the customer UI will load. Inside this, so inside this template, both of them can load and unload. So what I'm saying is, normally what happens in a website, you will have a page like this called as a master page or a template. A master page means you have a left menu, you have a top UI, this is a logo, this is a left menu, this is a footer, right? So this will get loaded into index. This will get loaded into index. When you click on these links, you will click on about us, it will go to about. You will click on something customer, so this page will be loaded and unloaded. Means what I'm saying is, we need one extra page now. We need one extra page called as the template page. The template page means common look and feel. In all websites, normally you have common look and feel, right? Did everyone get, guys? Please let me know if this is understood. We need one more extra page called as a template page. Please put down on the comments if this is understood. Currently, we have an index page, but the index page cannot load and unload things. It is very static. We will need one page which is more volatile in nature, where the UI can load and unload, right? And that can act as a common page as well for the whole website, right? So what I'll be doing out here is I'll be going and creating one more page. I'm sorry, I know I'm creating a lot of UI out here. So this is about us. This is customer UI. So let me copy this, and I'll say paste it. So this is rename template.ts. I will name the page as template.ts, and this I will rename as template.html template. So you can see this is the UI. Now this page here is the common page. It will have at the top a logo. It will have some footer like copyright @ 2021, right? And this page will can also have the hyperlink, saying that okay, this can be the logo, image, and all. And then you can have one hyperlink here, href, go to about us, go to customer. So you can think about this as a left menu. For now, I know that this is the worst template page you have, but when I click on this customer, customer should be loaded here. When we click on about us should be loaded, right? So this is termed as a template page, right? Remember, you can make a nice left menu and a footer and welcome page out here. So when I click on about us should load here. When I click on customer, customer should load here, right? Now so that means my UI can get loaded and unloaded inside this div tag, right? So this template page will have the template UI. Please understand. Template.html, app.template.component. I've just renamed it. So now we have three UI. We have three user interfaces. One, master page, template page, this one. Second, customer. Third, about us, right? Right, now let me write down some important points here. Only, point number one, only the template page will load inside AppRoot. Customer and about us will load inside template. Read these two sentences properly. Only template page will load inside AppRoot, means inside the index page. Customer and about UI will load inside the template. Did we understand this? Let me know, please, guys. Did we understand this? So Krishna will come to that, but yes, you can have. Can everyone confirm if these two sentences are understood? Right? Means what I'm saying is, what I mean to say is now, I'll go very specific. The template page will have the selector AppRoot. The template page will have the selector AppRoot, but the about us will not have a selector. The component will not have the selector. Only the template page has a selector AppRoot because he will load over there, right? And inside the template page, now you can see there is a div tag given. But now what happens is you will say that, okay, when I click on this about us, it should load here. When I click on customer, it should load here. But you can have a lot of div tags inside an HTML. You can have a lot of div tags, right? So what the Angular team has done to avoid confusion, they have created their own thing called as router outlet. This is their own tag. This is their own keyword out here. So when you click on about us, he will search for router outlet. Once he gets router outlet, he will load inside this. When you click on customer, it will search for router outlet and the customer will load inside this, right? And also remember, you still have to use router link. You cannot excuse yourself from router link. So here also now, you will say router link. This will load customer, router link. This will load about us. So when I click on about us, he will load. When I click on customer, he will load, right? And your module, now I said you have three UI. So you have three components, right? So in your module, let me write down here. Third, we have three UI. That is, we have three components, right? All three components belongs to the module. Means all three components to participate together should belong to the module, right? So what I'm saying is over here in the module, app component, app about component, and app template component. One module can have multiple components, right? And let me write down one more statement. Fourth, from all these three components, template component will be startup. Means which will start first will be the template component. So which will start first will be not app component. In the bootstrap means from these three components, who will start first? So I've said you have to start template component. So basically template component means first when the page runs, when the first time the page runs in the index, first it will go run all everyone, and he will run first the template. The template will get loaded here. And then the other UI will get loaded and unloaded inside this router outlet. Please note, router outlet is now a part of the what do you call the template page. It is important to note, right? So other UI means the customer UI and the about us will get loaded into this, right? So that's why the startup page is going to be template. So these are the changes. Now by doing this now, let us see what happens. You can see bad design, nonsense design it is actually. Let me go enter. So if I go here, for some reason it does not show anything. We need to have a space here. Now this is looking very ugly. Let me have a space. I'm very bad in designing. I'm very, very bad in designing. I have no sense of design. So there it is. Now you can see nothing is loaded as a startup. Good. So when I click on customer, look at this customer page has loaded here. When I click on about us has loaded. From about us, when I go to customer, you can see customer. From about us, I can go to again back to customer. So you can see now the complete navigation of my page is defined through routing. The complete navigation of my UI now is going through routing, right? Remember, our today's demo is not complex. It is just big. I think there's a difference between complex and big. Big means what? I created two more UI. So I have to create two more components. So today's demo, don't think it is complex. It is big. I would say that please, when the video is uploaded, just go through the video again and again and again to understand, right? I wish I was in Dhangadi, because these are, some of the things which are getting very complex now. I'm sitting out here in Mumbai, and this Corona's thing is all still getting worse. But for these kind of things, offline is very essential. So I would say that, guys, please be very careful. Once the video is uploaded, I would say that you should sit and you should code. I can see that Krishna and Dev Narayan here. I think these guys, Krishna and Dev Narayan as well as Roshan. I can feel that they're understanding it. At least from my perspective, they're understanding. So other people's, please go and connect with them. If they have understood, you can tell them that can we meet, and can we just go through this thing again. I'm not there, but I can see that 2-3 people are doing good work out there. So please connect with these students and try to get this code understanding. Once I'm there, I'll be there for 2-3 days. And then later on, I'm planning for a week as well, right? Then we can do all together. But for now, please, and if you think you need hand holding, if you say that, sir, I need hand holding, please, you can ping us on the chat and say that, can we connect in the evening? But tell me one day prior. Tell me one day prior that can we connect. Saturday, Sunday, I'm busy. But from Monday to Friday, if you say that, sir, can you show me step by step? I'm okay with that. You can go start your computer, and 2-3 students who have not understood, I will make them understand step by step, right? I can understand a lot of people who want to go slow, right? But see that you can connect to Roshan and Krishna and Dev Narayan. From my initial thing, I feel that they are doing something, but I'm not sure. But try to connect with the router outlet. So let me take up questions. Let me take up questions. I will go through all the steps again today. Uh, Router outlet can be considered as a container where UI got injected and uninjected, or you can say loaded. Injected is a very it's a right word, but not very much right. You can say loaded and unloaded. This is also termed as single page application, SPA. This concept is also termed as single page application. What is a single page application? A single page application, normally you will see that people will say that Angular is a single page application. It helps you to do SPA, right? And so on. So what is a single page? A single page first does not mean that fit everything into single page. A single page application concept does not mean fit all UI like a matchbox. No, that is not single page, right? A single page means, so that is not single page, huh? Means that, you load only the necessary pages. You don't refresh the whole UI. If you see now, in our case, we have a logo, we have a left menu, we have a footer. Now, when I click here, I have a customer link, and then I have a about us. When I click on customer, only this page gets refreshed. The logo, the footer, the left menu, they only come once. They only come once. They get loaded once, but they don't keep getting loaded again and again. So if you see here, you don't normally, if this was an HTML, the whole page gets refreshed. Right? But look at this. It does not. This is not a whole refresh. Remember, he's only loading certain sections of the page which is needed. Right? This is also termed as AJAX, single page application. AJAX. AJAX means you load only the necessary UI and data. Sometimes you don't load the UI at all. You just load the data also, right? So partial postback. There is some other name to this. Partial postback. Partial postback means when you post back, you don't refresh the whole UI. For example, if you see when we go to Google out here or somewhere here, let us say, if I go to Google, you will see that this whole page gets refreshed. For example, if I refresh, you can see the whole, it is not that again, if I type something here and if I say search, the whole page is getting refreshed, right? You can see the whole page goes and refresh, right? So a refresh means the complete browser will get refreshed, right? So when we talk about single page application, the necessary part of the application get loaded once and only the necessary pages are loaded and unloaded. So remember, single page application in Angular. So what is Angular routing? First thing, what is single page application? What is the importance of router outlet? Right? What is single page application? What is AJAX? Must be, you can just have a look at this. This AJAX and single page application, people use it together, right? So these are some of the questions. Okay. Also, let us guys, now I can see that a lot of people were asking that, can we go and make this as just like this? Can we try that? Even I was wondering, because previously it was giving me some error. It is not, huh? That works. You need a single quote, huh? Let me try. So you can get rid of the square bracket. Single quote works fine, but you still need the single quote. Let me try everywhere. They did say that they have improved the syntax, but I'm not sure what they have improved. I'm just removing. Remember, these syntaxes were created first and I got a habit of using them. So they are improving the syntax and I'm not updated about it. So let us see, refresh. Mm, that works. So guys, try this one. This is more simplified rather than that square bracket, right? But I feel that you still need a single quote, right? Also, one more point before I end the class. I know that this class has stretched just 5 minutes. If you see, when I go to the home page, when I go here to the home page, right? None of the page gets loaded. Neither the about us is getting loaded, neither the customer is getting loaded, right? I want that by default, about us should get loaded. So what I can do in my routing collection, I can say by default means no path, load about us. You can see out here, path is equal to nothing, which means like a home page, load about us. When you click on about us, load about us. When you click on customer, load customer. So you can see now multiple names can be pointed to the same UI, right? So if I now see, you can see about us has been loaded. Look at this. About us will go to about us, definitely. Customer will go to customer. But if I go without the URL, it loads this, right? So again, one more question. How can we make a route as a startup route? Right. So these are some of the questions, right, which you can try to attempt. I will paste the questions here. Okay, again, let me compare, guys. Who are sitting, who are not sitting? Definitely, I want to invest time on students who are sitting. So this was the last time. Some people are on my eyes now, like Dev Narayan sir is there, Krishna, I can see they're asking me questions, and uh, Roshan, right? So these are there. What about other people? I know that everyone is sitting. I'm just saying because these people ask me doubts, right? Okay. So remember, guys, if you are coming once in a while and if you're going, like for example, I can see some people who have come today, but they didn't come to in the last class, right? I'm not sure, right? Raju, can you mark, people who just come once in a while, so I can know that they are once in a while, and we should not worry about them too much. Remember, guys, that there are some students who are coming continuously. They are writing continuously the articles. From our side, uh, those will be our focus. Those will be definitely will be our focus, because if anyone is coming at the last moment when we come to NAST out there, when I'm going to come for 3-4 days, and then later on I'll be coming for 1 week after your main exams, we will sit for 1 week again to see that we do MVC, we do Angular, right? And we just make sure that you guys are all ready. But anyone who is coming at the last, right, it is very difficult, guys. See, look at this. Today we completed routing. Routing is not an easy topic. You cannot complete so many topics what we started from the last lecture now, like in 1 day or 2 days. This is not a college exam. Your college exam, like where you can sit at night and like you just read everything and you are going to pass. No, it is not like that. So I would suggest everyone to be consistent. And let us see. Raju, can you please put down also, right? Some of the people who not about the means who are coming once in a while, right? So once in a while, if they are coming, then we need to check that, right? Tomorrow 4 p.m. IST, which is so 4 p.m. Raju, can we make it 4 p.m. Nepal time so that we come at 4:15? Can we do that? How it is? Any questions, guys, in today's class? Any queries you have? I will give the source code as well. Let me do it now. Go ahead, guys. If you want to speak, you can speak. Okay, 4 p.m. means what is the Nepal time? Can you please give the Nepal time as well? So, guys, what I will do is for everyone out here, I will be sending you only the app folder. Guys, I'm sending you only the app folder. Remember, this is the complete folder. I'm sending you only the app folder because only in the app folder I've done the changes. Huh? So over here, I'm sending you the app folder. That is the source code. Today's source code. So students, can you confirm tomorrow's timing? So very quickly, guys, for today's session, routing is a collection for navigation. So you define the routes here. You define a router outlet, and you define the router navigation by using a router link. Any questions here? Go ahead, guys. If you have any questions, please ask me. More than welcome. Okay, so I can see no questions, right? So, guys, my plan is to come first week of April to Nepal, right? First week or must be second week. So, is it possible, someone from your side, can we do the sitting arrangement? Sitting arrangement means, can we have your 2 days, any one of your 2 days, right? For at least from the morning, like let us say 9 a.m., whatever time it is, till uh, afternoon time, 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. So we do the morning session and then we do the evening. So can someone connect to the HOD? Who can coordinate this from our side? Students, anyone here who wants to take up this coordination? This coordination will need certain things. We will need to have, talk with Sunil sir, But Raju, just say, we will need to have an internet. We will need to have a sitting arrangement. Dhangadi is very hot. When it is hot, it is super hot. When it is cold, it's super cold. I don't know. The all the laptops should not start booting up. So students, please help Raju also. Please try to, okay, organize the labs, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. So very difficult to Raju to work without AC, because all our laptops will boot, right? So students, I want that in the lab, whatever Sunil sir gives, right? All your things should be installed out there, right? Just make sure, because we will do for 4 hours one day, 4 hours 2 day, 8 hours we will do, and that 8 hours will start our MVC code, right? So make sure that these 2 days, 3 days, whatever we do is useful, right? Raju, please coordinate. Raju, please coordinate. Okay. 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 Thank you.